Kale is often seen as a modern health trend, but this perception is deeply misleading. Kale is not new. It is ancient. Long before it became associated with smoothies, detox culture, or social media, kale was a survival crop shaped by necessity, climate, and endurance. Botanically, kale belongs to Brassica oleracea, the same species that gave rise to cabbage, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and collard greens. Kale represents one of the earliest forms of this species, retaining loose leaves rather than forming a compact head. This matters. Kale is closer to the wild ancestor of cultivated brassicas than many of its relatives. It reflects an early stage of human plant domestication when reliability mattered more than refinement. Historically, kale was cultivated across Europe for over 2,000 years. In cold northern climates, kale thrived where other crops failed. It tolerated frost, wind, and poor soils. In many regions, kale was harvested through winter, becoming sweeter after exposure to cold. Structurally, kale varies widely by variety. Curly kale has ruffled leaves and firm texture. Lacinato kale, also called dinosaur kale, has long, dark, blistered leaves with a softer bite. Red Russian kale features flatter leaves with purple veins and greater tenderness. Despite these differences, all kale shares a defining trait: structural integrity. Kale leaves are thick, fibrous, and resilient. They do not collapse easily. This is why kale can be massaged, cooked slowly, or added to soups without disintegrating. Flavor-wise, kale is assertive. Raw, it is bitter, green, and slightly sulfurous. Cooked, it becomes milder, sweeter, and more savory. This transformation is central to its culinary identity. Kale's bitterness comes from glucosinolates, sulfur-containing compounds common to brassicas. These compounds contribute to both flavor and nutritional function. They are part of the plant's natural defense system. Nutritionally, kale is exceptionally dense. It provides high levels of vitamin K, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, iron, and antioxidants such as lutein and beta-carotene. Gram for gram, kale delivers more micronutrients than many leafy greens. Kale is also rich in fiber, supporting digestion and metabolic health. Its low calorie density combined with high nutrient content made it attractive in modern dietary frameworks focused on efficiency. However, kale's rise to fame was cultural, not nutritional alone. In the early 21st century, kale became a symbol. It represented a shift toward whole foods, plant-forward diets, and conscious eating. Its toughness became part of its image. Culturally, kale moved from peasant food to status food. Once used primarily as animal feed or winter sustenance, it became a marker of health awareness and modern identity. Culinarily, kale is versatile but demanding. Raw kale benefits from acid, oil, and salt to break down its fibers. Cooking methods like sauté, braising, roasting, and blanching soften its structure and reveal sweetness. Kale performs well in soups, stews, stir-fries, grain bowls, and baked preparations. It absorbs flavors while maintaining body. Unlike delicate greens, kale contributes substance. Agriculturally, kale is efficient and resilient. It grows quickly, tolerates cold, and produces leaves over long periods. This made it valuable historically and remains relevant today in sustainable farming systems. Kale also supports biodiversity. Its flowers feed pollinators, and its long growing season fits into crop rotation strategies. Despite its reputation, kale is not universally gentle. In large quantities, its fiber and sulfur compounds can be challenging for sensitive digestion. Balance matters. Kale is not a miracle food. It is a durable one. It earned its place through survival, not marketing. What makes kale powerful is not trendiness. It is continuity. Kale connects ancient agriculture to modern nutrition, scarcity to abundance, function to fashion. Kale is not subtle. It is honest. It does not disappear into dishes. It stands its ground, just as it always has.